Hello and welcome to FireRock Talk. I'm Tom Collier, your host, and I have Sandra Newton and Jay Bieler, both from Castle Black Radio. How you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Great. Great. So why don't I start off with Sandra? Everybody wants to know how you got into radio and what was the brainchild to start Castle Black Radio. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, how I got into radio, I started thinking about it. I accidentally found a chat room, and in that chat room was a total blast. And one of the DJs happened to be Rick Rise from Death and Massacre, and he talked me in to being a DJ. I knew absolutely nothing, and that's how I got into that, letting that booger talk me into it.
And how long ago was that?
Oh boy, about 15 years ago, maybe a little bit longer.
Then you started Castle Black how long ago?
11 years ago. We've been on the air, well, a little bit longer than that. We've been on the air for going on 12 years. Be 12 years in January.
We're gonna have to have a big party for
Oh
that.
yeah.
So Jay, as the program director and manager, what are some of your biggest challenges for Castle Black Radio? Tell us some of the biggest challenges you had as a
Um,
manager and program director.
Getting submissions that aren't have zero metadata or incorrect metadata, so we have to fix it to play it. Um, or something in the metadata, it looks fine, and then we put it through the SAM broadcaster or through the display on the website, and it looks weird just because there's something built into it that we can't see. So we'll have
Why don't you
to.
explain to the listeners what you're talking about with metadata is so that
All right,
the
with
fans can.
when you send us your MP3s or some people send waves, we can convert them. But if you hit the properties button on the second tab, it's asked for the song title, the artist, the contributing artist, track number, album name, and music genre. It'd be helpful if all that's filled out. Obviously, sometimes if one of them's not, we can fill it, we can fill it in. But sometimes when we're inundated, if that's completely blank, sometimes we just skip over a band because we don't have time to go figure out all that information. We've gotten stuff sometimes we go, oh, here's our entire album, and it just says track 1 through 12 and artist unknown. So,
That's not
I
acceptable,
could read the
correct?
email and go, hey, it's so and so, but what album is it? What are the song titles? What's the proper order? So I,
So bands, if you're listening to what he's saying, do the correct metadata for these guys. Make their life a little bit easier. Make everybody's life a little bit easier. And it'll get you on the air. We'll get you on the air if you help us
and
out.
if you
We're
don't
all working
understand, I
together.
can send you a screenshot.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, Sandra, you're staying on. Everybody think we know the Castle Black has been acquired by myself and Fire Rock Music Group, but you're staying on. Jay's staying. I want you to let everybody know nothing's changing with this thing. We're only going to enhance upon what you've had, correct?
You can't do this without me. I'm running the auto.
Yep, absolutely. So we need you. So you're never going.
Teasing. I'm teasing.
No,
No, I'm not going anywhere.
but I know. But this was your baby at the beginning, and then you brought Jay on as a partner. I mean, it's really been quite a thing. And people need to know that you are staying in place. I mean, you both have built your own following, and it's a great following. Your reputation. I mean, you guys were the first ones to play Held Hostage when we came out, and I loved you guys for that. You know.
Now we give one of our other DJs credit for starting that. He's no longer with us. He passed away, but he latched on to "Show Me the Way Back Home" because he's a veteran. Started playing that, and then I heard it, and then I was like, "Well, I want to hear the rest of it." So I got the rest of the music and been playing all your music ever since, and it's all in the auto DJ as well.
Nice. Well, Jay actually joins us on stage as a special guest guitarist, and he'll probably be up there July 18th when we're out with Sabbath Nights, correct? You're bringing your guitar
I
with you,
will.
right?
Oh yes,
And also, people should know Jay is going to play one song on a new album. He's going to be a guest guitarist on there, correct?
yes.
We got to let
I
people know
guess
this,
it's now
man.
official because I've known for over a year, and I'm like,
Well, now the
Oh,
something I
now you
so
can't
got
that
the
was
tell.
your secret.
absolutely. Well, now I'm on here blabbing everything.
That's fine.
Well,
No, I mean you're the only one that can. So
It's all good, and I'm excited to see you. And I wish we could get Sandra up to a show. We're gonna have to go to Michigan and play a show in Michigan, I guess, so we can get her out there.
Okay, road trip.
Hey, I'm all
Token
for it.
Lounge, Token
Where's,
Lounge.
what township is that in? What city?
That's in Westland, Michigan. It's like a suburb of Detroit, but in a
Oh,
safer area, pretty
okay,
safe area.
good.
So
Well,
should
we'll
we show up packing?
abs I do anyways. No kidding.
That's where Saxon played and Venom Inc. There's quite a few big bands that have played there. So
Nice. Excellent. Excellent. So why don't we just continue on about how many DJs? Jay, why don't you talk about the DJs that work for you and the people that are coming and the new shows that are coming on, things like that.
Okay. Currently our Monday DJ is DJ Dastardly. Once he heard that we might be closing, he made other arrangements. So he'll still be with us till the end of the month. It's Smorgascords is the name of his show. Tuesday night it's me. I call it Titanic Trainwreck because sometimes I don't have time to program the show, so I'm going as I go. So sometimes it turns out okay, sometimes it doesn't. Um, Wednesday night we have On Lockdown with Crimson V from Ithaca, New York. Then Thursday, oh wait, I forgot Tuesday before me is DJ Fetus Grinder from Virginia. Very brutal show, so be prepared. Wear your seatbelt when you're listening to his show. Um, then back on Thursday, it's sometimes Sandra's on before me on Thursdays, depending on the week. She does Revelations in Darkness and other theme shows. And then Thursday night is Thirsty Thursday with me. I start off with new music, and then the rest of the show I go what's came out this week from the dawn of time, well, the dawn of hard rock to present. Like the original Black Sabbath, some Deep Purple, Thin Lizzy, stuff like that, up till stuff coming out today. Friday night we have pre-recorded Rich Embry from Canada, and then the Dark Narutis with the Metal Bunker. He's from Texas. I will forewarn you because he broadcasts in multiple countries. His show is completely in Spanish. So, um, great music. I listen to it, but I don't understand a word he's saying. Um,
me either.
then Saturday, we have the Metal Brow, your metal music therapist. He's from
New York.
upstate New York. I forget what town. Sorry,
Me too.
Andrew. And then I think that's it for right now. Now we got new Tim Binders starting on Tuesdays or Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesdays
Wednesday.
before Crimson
Wednesday.
V, um,
The show will be New Rock Nation.
New Rock Nation. And the other one, you said he hasn't called in yet to finalize the details, so we'll
Yep.
mention that as soon as we have all the details.
Yes. How about anybody else you got coming on in the future?
Yes, I have the drummer from Cell Block 3. He wants to be a DJ. He'll be starting in August. He's got to save up for a laptop. But I've already been coaching him, and he listens to my show and here's what I do. And when I'm up there in July, I'll have my laptop with me so I can kind of point him in the right direction to get started. And then, of course, when he does get his laptop, we'll do like TeamViewer or something, and I'll get everything set up for him.
So there's training with this. Sandra, I have a question for you. When you're looking for DJs, and if anybody's watching this, we got thousands of people to be watching this, and you're interested in being a DJ, what are some of the criteria you look for, Sandra, in a DJ?
Uh, I prefer to have live DJs.
Yep.
Um, it seems like there's like twice as many people in the chat room when there's DJs. So,
What do you
um,
look for to bring a DJ on? What qualities are you looking for in that DJ, that person?
personality, have a sense of humor for Pete's sake. Um, oh, I don't know. Just somebody that hits me as likable, you know?
Jay, what do you look for?
Um, to have a different like influences or listen to different things because we try to,
Yeah.
we don't want to have everybody's show sound the same because we don't have a set playlist. We have we give you everything that's submitted. You can play it. You don't have to play it. You play what you want from your personal library. Um, we just re ask you that we every month a DJ picks a song or a band. We just ask the DJ, can you play one song from that band during your show? That's all. And of
Nice.
course, we try to get, to tag bands to let them know you're being played either before or after the show, but we're going to try to push it to before for better promotion. Just, good personality, knowledgeable, not just, hey, I want to be one and, never like listen to FM radio to the goofy people on there or, just because, when I was a kid, the radio was always on. So I was always hearing someone talking in the background and, just, I've hired people that had no experience and they turned out fine. So it's open to everybody. We prefer to get someone with little experience just because they'll know what they can just, you know, jump right in, get their feet are already wet. They know what they're doing. They've already worked with the software.
So what about training? Do you and Sandra do any training for, you said you're going to help the
Yeah.
new DJ? So that's a
Yeah. I mean,
question I'm sure the
if they're
people
not
that
familiar
watch.
with the software, we'll set it up for them and we'll show them how, we'll do it like on TeamViewer or something like that and show them this is how you do it in case you have to reinstall it. And if you have to, we can help you with that. Um, and then show them how to load the queue. Maybe add some sound effects. I use a lot of, goofy sound effects and stuff from TV shows and movies and stuff. Um, because the ones that come with the software are just like screams and gunshots and uh, car crashes, just simple sound effects.
So
Leave no survivors.
Oh yeah, I actually hired someone that had the Cylon voice emulator, and I sent him a list of about 30 different things to say, and he did it in four different tones for me.
nice, nice. So Sandra, with when you guys have hired someone new, is there a certain period of time that you want them to train before they're on the air? Do they either just put them on the air eventually? How do you guys do that, Sandra?
Whenever they feel comfortable.
Okay.
I just assume that they played with Sam for a while, a few days at least, get a little comfortable with it. And some of them jump right in. That's all good. Oh, one thing I noticed on the tagging. Speaking of tagging, in the chat room, Jay and I do it. I'm not sure who all does it. Well, Dastardly does too. We always post the link right to the band's page. So anybody in the chat room is going straight to their page. There's all the information you want to know about that band.
So in order to find the chat room, they go to the Castle Black website, correct? Is that how they
Yeah, it
find it? How
dumps
do
you
they
right
get it?
in
Yes.
there.
What's that, Jay?
It dumps you
It's,
right in the chat room.
Okay,
mhm.
great. Is there a special link on there they should look for? Does it say chat room? They
Oh, I
just
just asked you can sign in as a guest, you can sign in with your Facebook, or you can create something.
okay. Nice, nice. S- So
So
part
that
of
way, when you come back, you're already remembered and it recognizes you when you come back.
so I have to do that. I have to log in once.
Yep, just one time. Unless you
Yeah.
purge your browser history, then you might have to do it again.
So Jay, let me ask you this question. What are some of the big no-nos on the air that they can't do? Something they can't.
Um,
I mean, we've talked about
well,
the
this
amount of
is
songs.
internet radio, so I mean, you can swear, but we prefer you don't swear like a sailor. Otherwise, a mom's going to beat the crap out of you. Um, a couple F-bombs here and there, whatever, that's fine. You can play whatever you want, you can have cursing in the music, as long as it's an official released song, you can play it, no bootlegs. Don't, I've got some killer live bootleg, but I can't play it because it's not official. I actually collect bootlegs, but I'm like, "Well, I'd love to play it, but I can't." But like even if you go to a show and a band gives you a CDR or a demo tape, that's still considered an official release. Just transfer it to your computer and you can play it. Gotten tons of music that way. They're like, "Hey, I know who you are. We want you to play our music," and they just hand me a CDR.
Nice. What about the amount of songs from a band in a certain period of time? I remember you telling me something about
Oh
that.
yes, you can only play an artist three times within a 3 hour period. So, but you can't go, "Hey, well, Black Sabbath had seven singers. I can play them seven times." No, you can't because it's still Black Sabbath. There's ways around it, like for example, Ronnie James Dio. He was in Elf, The Elves, Rainbow, Dio, Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath. You can cycle through those, and it's not the same band. Even though it's the same singer, it's not the same band.
You could do
So,
3 songs from each of those artists that Ronnie, each of the different bands that Ronnie was
like
in.
I usually do about a 6 hour tribute show every year, every other year, and because of he's in so many different bands, I can play, and then when I hit the 3 hour mark, I can start all over again.
Okay, that's great. I'm sure people want to know that. So Sandra, who are some of your favorite bands out there? Just tell us a little bit about what your music
Right
background
here, this shirt I'm wearing.
is. Can't read it. What's it say?
Catatonians.
Catatonia.
That's one of your favorite bands?
Oh
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
And other bands, other influences you had?
I love
Uh,
Sabbath with Tony Martin.
Okay, good.
It's one of
Very
my
underrated.
favorite.
Great era. Yep, great era.
And there's so many.
I see
Hold
Lemmy behind you.
hostage.
I see Lemmy Kilmister behind you. Were you a
Yep,
Motorhead
yep,
fan?
Lemmy.
Yep.
Lemmy is
And
God.
I know you mentioned Saxon. You must like Biff then,
King
right?
Diamond and
King Diamond.
Saxon.
Yep.
Saxon's back there. Judas Priest. Who else do I have in here? Lucifer's Hammer.
Well, you got
Um,
to mention them.
Avernus.
You got Master.
Seasons of the Wolf.
Yeah, Season of the Wolf from Florida.
Alice Cooper.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trouble.
Nice. Jay, who are some of your favorite bands? We know Held Hostage. You got to say that.
Well, of course. I'm an honorary member. I got to mention Held Hostage.
Absolutely.
Of course, Judas Priest, Scorpions, Iron Maiden, um, early Motley Crue, Black Sabbath, Ronnie James Dio. I have a tribute wall in my man cave. The one behind me is all Judas Priest, as you can see, and some other local. These are promo photos. Um, of course, Motorhead, Lemmy. I'm just looking over the stuff hanging on my walls. Unleash the Archers. There's a whole story behind that from Canada. But yeah, I got my man cave's like a rock museum. I got memorabilia everywhere on the walls, autographed guitar picks, poster,
Grave Hopper.
yeah,
Halloween. Master. I'm looking around too. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
trivia question. What is the proper name of this?
oh, um, you stumped me. I know what it is, and I can't think right now. You just put me on the spot.
Well, it took me years to figure out what it was actually called.
What
And
is it?
it's not just the necklace the Sad Wings of Destiny guy wears.
Right, right. What is that? It's
That is the Devil's Tuning Fork.
there you go. Nice, nice. Well, I have a little trivia for you. You said you love Judas Priest. Well, do you remember when you were in Weedsport and played with us? The former singer from Judas Priest played your guitar, and we
Yes,
did
he
a Judas
did.
Priest song. Rip Owens did. Remember
Yes, he
that?
did. And I have a pic. The photographer took a picture of him playing it.
Yep.
I printed it out 8 by 10 out, so I'm going to have him sign it next time I see him and hang it behind my guitar.
Excellent, excellent. We have a video of him playing that too. We have the
Yes.
video of him playing that song too with us.
Yep.
That was a fun time. So Sandra, I mean, we can continue on here a little bit longer. What do you want people to know about Castle Black Radio? I want them to know that we're going to continue doing his best job possible and try to do even better than what we've done. So, what would you like to say to the listeners out there?
Tell your friends and your friends' friends. Tune in. We got great DJs
Yep.
and
Great mix of
adding
music.
more. And currently, you want to hear a real trivia?
Sure.
Currently I have, let me see, 9,682 tracks in our auto DJ. All of those are from shows over the last 11 years that I have done. That's
That
all
you've
my
done?
music in there. Yes, all of
That's a lot of music.
that. Yeah, it is, and it's not all in there either. So, but it's a great mix of music. And there's got to be something for everybody. Every once in a while, everybody's going, "That sounds like country." No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Well, there are a couple of just like rock and roll and blues songs on there from the shows.
What there's Graveyard Rodeo. Does that sound familiar?
Graveyard Romeo, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bob turned us on to that band.
Nice, nice, excellent.
we miss him. We really miss him.
Yeah, and
One
Corey
of our
Swiver, he was our
veterans.
best DJ.
He is awesome.
That's too bad. So Jay, what would you like people to know about Castle Black Radio?
Our main focus is the indie
Wait a second, I'm
unsigned.
sorry, Castle Black Fire Rock Music Radio.
There you go.
There you go.
Our main focus is indie unsigned bands. So, don't get me wrong, we still play Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. But we play more of Seasons of the Wolf, Nailbite, uh, Awaiting Abigail.
I was
Um,
just gonna say.
um, see, because there's so many, I'm drawing. I don't test well.
Nope.
Sometimes when I'm put on the spot. Um,
Grave Huffer.
Gravehuffer, um, Cell Block 3, Held Hostage. Um, oh, I Am the Trireme out of Philadelphia. They got a new album that just came out. Or IAT as a abbreviation, IATT. Um, Vicious Circle from New Jersey. They're not around anymore, but they're still around. Um, it's just there's so many, it's just hard to list them all. But our main focus is the indie. Like I get stuff all the time. I get contacted on my Facebook, my Instagram. Hey, how do I play? How do I get my music on your show? And I just have them send it to me, and then the next show, if it's this that day or the next day, I get it on the air right away.
It's nice. So why don't you tell people how they can submit their music to Castle Black
Um,
Fire Rock music?
it's castleblack at AOL.com is direct to mom. Direct to me is I am
It's
Shaggy at
Black Castle, I think.
AOL.com.
Black Castle at
Black
AOL.com.
Castle.
Yeah.
Two Ks. I am Shaggy at AOL.com is direct to me, but then we also have, is it Castle Black at Yahoo, Mom?
Castle Black Radio
At
at
Yahoo.
yahoo.com.
So those are the three you can send it to. And we'll get to it when we get to it because I downloaded about 200 the other day and I still got another 100 to go.
Me
Um,
too.
and we have to look through them to make sure the metadata is correct before we can put them on air. So sometimes it's time consuming. Sometimes we just get a lot of duplicates, but we don't know until we go through them. So, like sometimes mom will send me a bunch of bands and go, "Oh, I was working on those. So I guess I don't have to finish those up because you already took care of it." So,
A lot of times I'll get it at Black Castle and other times at Castle Black and I get 10 of the same one.
Sure. Absolutely.
and
So
since we
Sam,
mentioned this had come up before, so I found a better album cover.
oh, nice. It's Castle
Ah,
Black. Yep. Nice. Very good.
they are a good band.
Yes, they are actually. I need to
Excellent.
get transfer. I only have the one song that's been transferred digitally. I need to. There's some guy at the record show. You bring him records and he'll put them on a CD for you.
Excellent. So Sandra, you've been doing this for 15 years. Castle Black's been almost 12. If you could sum it up in a few words, what would you say about your experience as a DJ, as an owner, as basically everything until you brought Jay into this, and Jay became owner, he's still manager. What would you sum up your experience in Black Castle Black? No, I'm saying Black Castle,
Oh
Castle
boy.
Black, Fire Rock Music Radio.
Uh, the love of music. That, that's basically the whole thing. The love of
Because we're not
music.
getting paid, so we do it for the love of music.
That's the same
And
thing
play
with you,
what,
Jay? Yep.
and for the DJs, play what it's your show, you play what you want.
Nice. Excellent.
Just no rap.
Yes.
Geez, I was
Okay.
going to start a
Well,
special rap
occasionally we
chat.
might let you play a Beastie Boys song because they have some heavy riffs in the background, but that's about the extent of it.
Absolutely. Well, all I can say is I'm so proud to become the new owner of Castle Black Fire Rock Music Radio. I thank you guys so much for
Yay.
allowing me to be part of this, and I'm glad you guys are staying on the journey with us. And everybody, this will probably go out Tuesday. Do you guys have any parting words for the people that are watching? This goes out to thousands of people who will be watching this show.
Tune in.
Tune in, love
Tune
it.
in, join us in the chat room, listen to the stuff we play. We've gotten a lot of reference, like one band will say, "Oh, you're playing my music. Well, then you're gonna like my friends down the street's music too." And it just snowballs and just getting more and more music. So
Perfect, perfect. I'm just so excited to be part of this. And I thank you guys again. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to be working with. I'm just happy that I could come along at the right time and we're doing this all together. So thank you
Thank
guys
you.
so much. We'll put this
thank
out
you.
Tuesday.
Okay. And we'll
And
share the link and make sure other people, spread the word.
absolutely. So tell them the website again, www.castleblackradio.com.
Correct.
Yes.
Two
All
Ks.
right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye bye.